Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Let's Play The Simpsons. We have one game left to go through. So this is the Neverquest board, so hooray. So take that, EverQuest and World of Warcraft and things. Yeah, things.
What a pretty level.
This looks like the Japanese level.
Oh, I've got a fantasy. Now that we're finally away from those kids, we can,
You're so bad.
He didn't say anything, people, so I didn't ruin anything for him. Okay.
Help! Someone save us! My ears are pointy.
His ears are pointy. Good for you, Ralph. Good for you. Okay. So, we have to slay a dragon.
Come on, Homer. We've got to save those midgets.
But Marge, I can't control myself. You're one sexy MILF.
The word
Ooh.
is elf, and no snuggling till we do the right
Nice.
Oh, lousy, sexy Marge.
Lousy, sexy Marge. Okay, so the way this level works is the dragon will burn down the bridges first off, which nobody cares. We actually need the dragon to do that. And Marge will still do her mob stuff. So catch these kids and turn them into members of your mob.
Mean kids live here.
And once you do that, then what the dragon will do is eventually the dragon will start catching the houses on fire, and if all 3 houses burn down, you lose. So, but Marge can use her mob to rebuild them. So, then Homer will have to run around and turn into fat Homer and hit the dragon. So see, like, the house has a life bar, which makes perfect sense. And the dragon will also shoot at us. So now we've got all 3 kids. There's only 3 kids in this area. So, and actually, it's a little easier to let the dragon actually burn down 2 of the houses, because you won't lose the game until the last one burns down. But you don't have to do that. We'll see what we can keep alive. See a Duff bottle cap. All right. Now in this level, okay. First off, the dragon does a really repeatable or really predictable, like, boss kind of loop pattern. But I'm not sure where we get food in here. There are areas where there's food. See, because there's nothing we can do until we get food for stuff. And you can see in the upper right-hand corner there's a bar that shows us, you know, if a house is on fire, or... I'm sure each of those spaces refers to a certain house or something, but you can run around and find it. Like I said, it's not the biggest thing. See, now if we... Okay, there we go. Here we go. This is food. Alright, good. Cabbage, of all things. Yummy cabbage. Nutritional cabbage. Okay, so... and then what you want to do is get the dragon in front of the bridge so that you can do this. There you go. And you can see the dragon has a life bar. We took a little piece of it off of there. And then switch back to Marge. Let Homer do whatever he's going to do. She can set up more people fixing houses. So that'll be our strategy here. And eventually the dragon will get more aggressive and start 2 of the houses at a time. Maybe even eventually 3 of them, I'm not sure. Again, if you lose a house, it's not a big deal. The big deal for us right now is going to be finding Homer food. And, I guess, catching up with the dragon. It's not... Well, one of the houses is really burning. But I think we got a shot at this dragon, so...
Now I'm Simpson. These makes me feel confident.
Alright. Come on. Yeah! Alright. And it looks like about 6 hits to kill the dragon. That's probably about right. Okay. See, I'm still not seeing, like... You think that there would be more... Every other level we've been in that requires Homer to, like, grow big, there's been food everywhere. And I'm not seeing anything in this level. Like, we could get her right here if we... Yeah, well, whatever. So much for that.
Joining feels good.
Alright. So, again, once we find food, we'll be in good shape. Okay, so busting these up doesn't do it. I thought maybe, you know, there'd be food. Okay, so yeah, one of the buildings burned down. So now we have 2 buildings left. Not a big deal, people, really. Okay. Onward. Forward. Yeah, no food there either. Well, whatever.
It smells like
Okay, Marge. Do your thing. And we can't do it from up there.
I like Narnia.
I wish Homer wouldn't come over to help us.
Okay.
Alright. As soon as we find food, this fight will be back on. Stupid dragon. Right up there where we could beat it up if we had food. Oh, this is everybody's fault but mine. Okay. See, damn it! Just ridiculous. This is just... We should not be having this much trouble. I've never had this much trouble with this level before. But usually I don't really have to look. It just seems like it's wherever I am at. Like, or around the area that I'm at. And, like, I'm not seeing food anywhere. It's so stupid. Well, there's some opposite Marge, but, like, I'm not exactly sure where that is. Cause see, there's an island in the middle of this thing. It's almost like shaped like a, well, I don't know. It's an oval with an island in the middle of it. That's what it's shaped like, cause that's what it is. Oh, you might be able to jump up that ramp there and hit the dragon as well. I'm not sure. And she will shoot at you. I mean, obviously she's a she. See, we've been over here. Dear Lord. We're gonna have to switch back to Marge pretty soon, yeah. Alright, come on. Look, this is getting embarrassing, is what it's getting. It's getting embarrassing that I can't find ammo to kill this thing. Alright. Okay, so there's some on the center island then. Alright, well, whatever. She's not gonna come back. Oh, maybe she's gonna come back this way. Alright, good.
There's a giant frog on the bridge.
There's a giant frog on the bridge. That's nice. Alright, so that's about halfway. Maybe a little less than halfway, so maybe it takes 7 hits to kill her. I don't know. It's not a lot. You know, in the grand scheme of things. You know, hitting it 6 times is not a big deal. Or 7 times. Oh, see, here's another. See, now I can find food. Damn it. And that was just, it took just enough time for me to eat to let the dragon get away. Whatever, we'll get it eventually. Oh my god. That was frustrating, though. But at least now we know. Yeah, see, and it'll go around there, and then it'll stop at the other bridge and come around the way we're at. But part of the problem with that is that when we switch to Marge, Homer will run. So it's best to just switch back to him as quick as possible. And then try to figure out where the hell you're at. Alright. Come on, Homer, do good work. Do it! Yes! Alright. Fire insurance doesn't exist, says the two-headed dragon. So how's everybody doing? We're bad, Vertical Sandwich! Did I say this was Vertical Sandwich? Did I say, hi, it's Vertical Sandwich, welcome to the Simpsons game? I'm pretty sure I did. I may not have, though. Alright. That was actually fortuitous that we guessed this location. Alright, one more hit to kill this stupid thing. Ugh, then we won't have to worry about anything. Like buildings being on fire, anything like that. Not that I'm all that worried anyway. Again, Marge can endlessly repair things. And there, now Homer's eaten, so we're in good shape. Okay. So Homer's eaten and Marge's midgets are fixing things, so. I think she said midgets. I didn't actually think of them, but they're elves, obviously, or whatever. They're whatever fantasy character they're supposed to be making fun of. I don't know, that actually has never been, like, of much interest to me. As far as, like, I've never really been much of, like, a fantasy gameplay. I mean, no, I shouldn't say that. I mean, like, I actually am in love with the Final Fantasy series and stuff. I've just never been big into, like, fantasy novels and things like that, and the kind of culture of, you know, World of Warcraft and stuff like that. I don't know, and Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so there it is. It's done. Thank God. It took 10 minutes. Dear Lord. Alright. So she'll fly away.
Thanks for saving us, ugly grown-ups. Is there anything we can do to repay you?
You could tell
Yeah.
us where to find the key card.
Oh, it could give us 5 minutes of privacy. 2 would be enough.
The object you
Two
seek
would be
is
enough.
through this door, but it is sealed by magic.
Nice.
No, it wasn't.
Actually, we never tried it.
That's horrible. It's just so dumb. Actually, we never tried it. Ugh, it's just bad. So bad. This is like the dumbest characters ever. Stupid Flanders kids. Alright. That cat and mouse sure hate each other. They beat each other up every loading screen.
Not a snuggle dungeon either.
Okay, so now we're in a dungeon. And this is a little less, well, I don't know how much less, you know, of a parody this is. I don't know. If this is parodying something directly, I'm not very familiar with it. Okay, so we'll be spending a lot of our time here sicking our mob on things, because they can, all the enemies in this level have spawn points. Like these piles of skulls spawn these auto ghosts or whatever. So you want your mob to beat those up. And the auto things, they self-destruct. So if you just kind of keep your distance, you'll be alright. These are the big problems, are these Mo troll archer things. Oy. Wasn't there an episode where, like, Bart is in World of Warcraft and, like, is the most powerful... Or is that, or was that American Dad? Or was it both? I think both of them did it at one point. That, like... Yeah, in fact, I'm sure both of them did it. Because I remember jokes from both of them. Okay. Oh, apparently we need Big Homer to do that. But we can use regular Homer to take this thing apart. Ah, these archers are a problem. Oh my god, they're gonna kill us. Jeez. Just everything about this is all kinds of wrong. Well, not wrong, it's just pain in the ass. Oh my god, they barely... Homer barely resurrected himself when Marge died. That was so perfectly timed. And now we can take care of this. There, now you can explode all you want, Otto. We can't always use this. I mean, Homer can still turn into fat roll-around Homer. And the good thing about the Mo things are that they don't really respawn. Later they will, but right now, if we take down their towers and our mobs kill them, it's not like there's an endless supply of them. It's the auto things that you gotta worry about, because they're like these kamikaze enemies that there's an endless supply of. So. Oh my god, we'll just get our mob going and get out of here. Well, we didn't have a chance to get out of here. Auto blew us up. Alright. Jeez, it doesn't look like the mob's doing anything. Whatever. We'll go back to being Marge then. Yeah, turn your back on the archer Marge. Marge. That's a good idea. Alright. Go get him, guys. So that we don't have to hide anymore. And again, Marge can resurrect her people by pressing triangle. Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of these. No wonder I was having such a problem. There's 3 of these guys shooting at us. See, Marge can't attack their tower or whatever. However, it seems that if you stand by their tower, they can't shoot you. So that's kind of cool. What is going on? Is he just taking down that many of them? Oh, they're all over the place. Well, there's one less. That's nice. Yeah. Kill that guy. Come on. Well, at least they're working on it now. Okay, now kill him. Come on, Homer, help me out here. Jeez. There we go. This'll work. Oh, there's still something spawning these auto creatures, too. Jeez, I'm not doing good. Not my strong point. This is why I left this for last, is because it's involved and it's long and I don't like it. I'm not good at it. Is that enough reasons right there? All those reasons, for all those reasons and more. I decided not to do this till now. Whatever, the next 2 levels will be easy though, so. I have no problem with the levels after this. But I have strategies for them. Well, not really strategies. Not really strategies as much as just, they're a little more generous with their enemies and, or their enemy quantities and things like that. It's the archer thing that really hurts us. I mean, that's what's really doing it. Alright, I had no idea that this was here, by the way. I actually just saw that I could target over here, and I figured it would lead us to a collectible, because I knew it wasn't anything we needed to do for the game, so. Okay, so this thing's a little tricky. Like, what we have to do is Marge can summon her people to the other side, and when one of these goes up, the other one goes down. It's like a balance beam. So, what we want to do is get those people on one side. And then, you know what, we need Homer on the other side, not Marge. Did we miss it already? I bet you we missed it. We did. They went up and got back down. So, okay, so actually, now that I think about it, with Homer, we might need 2 of her mob members and her. So. And she's faster than her mob member, so we don't really have to worry about it too much. Okay. Alright. And there's one Mo troll up here, so we'll just beat him up. And I like that there's that thing with the shiny, like, array of stuff underneath it, and an arrow pointing out, like, that's not obvious enough. Alright. There we go. That's all we had to do. Alright, everybody, when we come back, we'll do the second half of this level. So, you guys take care. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.